is a full metre in front of his start position. It's the brake ducts of Massa's car.
We're all ready to go then. 44 laps of the Belgian Grand Prix. Great to be back at Spa. The race is go. Raikkonen on the left, Massa on the right. Hamilton is chopped out by Alonso very wide as he go into La Source. Alonso didn't want anything from Hamilton there. Hamilton's pushed right off the grass. He's coming back on again, but Alonso, is he going to get side by side with him? Hamilton's going to keep his foot down here. Alonso will have to lift. Who's going to lift of the two McLaren drivers? Neither of them do. Hamilton eventually has to, as Alonso goes through with Rosberg right behind him. That was pretty crude stuff between the two McLaren. See where Massa is.
Hard but fair though, having no problems with that. As they then fall into line. Hamilton got pushed out wide, and then Hamilton just gained so much traction out there on the... gravel trap that just threw you straight into the barriers a couple of years ago. And he's gone in, just picked up a bit of understeer onto the dirty part of the track. and quite sensibly just straightened it up, collected it up, and then back onto the track.
He gets a second chance. Hamilton off track. He lost 3 seconds to Alonso as a result of that little excursion. And here he is with slightly dirtier tyres, but only one more lap to go. He's taking one of those plastic rip-off strips off his visor, so he'll now have completely clear vision for the remaining 4.5 miles to the flag.
Well, we've had mini races here, Porsche races, lots of drama in the GP2. You do get a lot of debris out in those runoff areas. I just hope he hasn't picked up a puncture out there. You get all sorts of rubbish flicked to the bit like the centre of a motorway, really. Centre reservation of your motorway. Raikkonen then, lap 44, he's 1.4 ahead of Massa, who's clearly been told to cool it.
Don't forget, you can get all the news and all the latest behind-the-scenes stories, including all the stuff going on between Alonso and his McLaren team, on itvf1.com, the website. And don't forget to check out the GP2 race next weekend. Karen Chandhok, the Indian driver, winning this morning in the sprint race, and that's the first major win at that level by an Indian driver, and he couldn't have timed it better with an Indian multi-millionaire buying the Spiker team. How long before we see Karen Chandhok in Formula One, I wonder? Well, it's been all about Ferrari here this afternoon. They are going to clinch their 15th Constructors' Championship as a result of this 1-2 finish here at Spa-Francorchamps. And Kimi Raikkonen, who was a 2-time winner going into this race, becomes a 3-time winner of the Belgian Grand Prix, the ultimate driver's circuit. He's given the ultimate performance yesterday and today. It's victory for Kimi Raikkonen ahead of Felipe Massa, and there is no answer to that from McLaren. They are a distant third and fourth. Alonso takes a vital point out of Hamilton's championship lead by finishing third. Lewis Hamilton will come in fourth place, with Heidfeld fifth, Rosberg sixth, Webber seventh, and Kovalainen in eighth place. And it's donuts time for Kimi Raikkonen.
Excellent. That's what you want to see. He's not allowed to do it, but we love it.
Think he'll end up in a courtroom?
I suspect not.